Right, one, two. Right, we're continuing directly where we left off.
Enough, Tony. We tried and we failed. Time to admit we might not have all the answers on this one.
We needed to act, and that's exactly what I did. Yeah, okay, the plan didn't work out. I'll come up with another. If that doesn't work, I'll try again and again, until I win.
You win.
You know what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant. Listen to someone other than yourself for once. Stand down, Tony.
Not while I can still fix this.
Stand down now, before we all go down with you.
What do you say, boss? Is Rogers right? Should the star player get benched after one mistake? Or maybe you're smart, and you know I can get us across the finish line.
I have faith in you, Tony. One failed plan will not change that.
The great hunter has spoken. I knew you'd have my back. Anything else, Rogers?
This won't end well.
You know what? Write down all of your concerns. Email them to me.
Honestly, I still have faith in Stark.
Hunter, are you any good at writing eulogies? I mean, it's not like Robbie's gonna let you write a eulogy for Blaze. Seems like this is something he's got to work out on his own. But a little backup never hurts.
And what are you doing?
Me? I'm here to support Robbie. He watched his personal hero sacrifice himself. He shouldn't have to grieve alone.
I am concerned about Robbie, too. Blaze's betrayal and his sacrifice, it could be overwhelming to him.
The guy's been through a lot. That's why I want to help him get closure. I'm sure he'll be fine after that.
Closure? What is that?
Yeah, closure? Like, after you have a breakup and you insist on making your ex go out for coffee so you can tell them how they made you feel.
Do you think that is effective?
I've watched hundreds of hours of daytime TV talk shows that say yes. So, as soon as Robbie works this out, we'll be good to go. Robbie will figure out what to do.
I can't get Blaze out of my head. I don't mean possession or anything, just everything that happened.
Tell me what you were thinking.
On the one hand, he was my personal hero. On the other hand, he tried to destroy you. On the other hand, he sacrificed himself to save me. How do I honor him and still be truthful? It's too many hands.
No matter what betrayals he visited upon us, he did the right thing in the end. You are standing here because he sacrificed himself.
Maybe so. I also remember Mephisto's sulfur stench, and Blaze's generally awful attitude. Can I really talk about the good and ignore the awful?
Some people that will be like, "Oh, he did the right thing in the end, but he still did, messed up shit, like betray us." Yeah, those same people will also be like, "Oh, but the ends justify the means." Those are the exact same thing,
I'll figure something out.
like it's just different wording.
Promise. This is so hard.
Like being like.
Maybe we should just have a...
Like doing the right thing in the end, but like doing that fucked up shit along the way, but you're still doing the right thing. How ends justify the means. How you're doing fucked up shit, but in the end you're trying to do something good. That's basically the same thing. I also think that's pretty much it, and I have to go to bed. Oh, already? Is this part 3? Part 3, the champion of the gods. Where are we gonna get Thor and shit like that? We need them now, too. Like, Thor is like, he can easily match against the Hulk, I don't give a shit. But now we're on part 3, the champion of the gods. And then last part was the Slumbering Titan, which, turns out to be Hulk.
Lovecraft, Crowley, Transcendental Magic, Conquest through Technology and Mysticism by Victor Von Doom. Guessing this library doesn't carry the Hardy Boys.
I am unfamiliar with their work.
I brought you here, Hunter, so we might reconnect with your roots. To remind you of who you are, where you came from, and where you can go. And, more importantly, who I believe you can become.
Okay, so where do you see me going, Steve?
Not to sound like a self-help book, Hunter, but sometimes it's more about the journey than the destination. Keep striving to be the best version of the Hunter you can be. If you keep doing the work, nothing will be out of your reach. Except for that row of encyclopedias at the top of that bookshelf. I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a ladder for that.
Nobody expects us to lead the charge. That's why it's the best plan.
Guess you overheard our conversation.
Some of it.
None of it.
Let's face it, this doomsday scenario might be a little too on the gothy supernatural side for the Avengers. So, it's time for them to move over and let the kids take the reins.
The Avengers are clearly out of their depth.
Damn straight. Now it's our turn to screw it up.
You do not sound too confident.
I just don't want to jinx it.
So, do you have a plan?
You mean a plan to stop Chthon from serving us all up in his all-you-can-eat cosmic flesh buffet? We don't have all the deets nailed down as of yet, but we'll work it out. Till then, keep this under wraps until we know what we're doing. I don't want to freak out the Avengers any more than they already are.
Will do.
Cool. Catch up later. Hey guys, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but we need to start stepping up.
Evil doesn't take time off. Neither should we.
Back again.
The chatter points to large numbers of soldiers crossing borders.
I can't talk right now. So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Is that a challenge? This is some of my best work.
Okay, how was that legendary?
See ya, Hunter.
Lots of talk about Transia.
Is your source Maria Hill, or intercepted comms, or other?
A bit of all three.
In the Air Force, we call them betting odds.
In the Army, we call that hard intel. Semantics.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Johnny Blaze. I hardly knew him. Good to have Wanda back.
If you have any wild plans to contribute, Hunter, now's the time to share them. Our time to stop Chthon is running short. At this point, I'm willing to try just about anything. So if you have any bright ideas...
We should not be sitting here waiting for Chthon to return to our world. We should take the fight to Chthon.
Everything we do here is to prevent Chthon from returning to our plane of existence. We don't go to him. That would be suicide.
I will fight him wherever I see him, no matter what those books tell you.
These books tell me Chthon has been a threat before civilization began, when all that walked the earth were the Elder Gods.
But what else? Surely there is some bit of knowledge we can use. What other things did you learn?
I could keep you up all night blathering on about this, so tell me specifically what you are curious about.
Who were these elder gods? Tell me about them.
Siblings brought into existence on this planet by the Demiurge, the source of all life. These beings were named Set, Gaia, Oshtur, and Chthon. They ruled the planet for many millennia, each of them pursuing their own interests, increasingly battling each other for supremacy until finally it became too much. New gods emerged to topple the old gods and remove their influence from our world.
Nothing lasts forever, even for gods. Was Chthon always this monstrous evil from the very beginning?
There was always something wrong with him, but his insatiable pursuit of chaos magic eventually corrupted him in ways he could never reverse. While Chthon's sibling Gaia sought to nurture life on his planet, Chthon sought to absorb it into himself, to remake all life in his own twisted image. It was because of that evil drive that Chthon was banished to another realm.
And there he waits, ready to return when the opportunity presents itself. Like now.
Like now.
I do not want to hinder you anymore. Keep reading. Surely there is something we can use.
I hope you're right. And I'll keep digging. One more book. Maybe that will have the answer.
New Rajan. Transia. Oh shit. So Transia, I completely forgot. Like I think it's where magic was. Is it like in like Russia? I'm just wondering. Nothing anywhere else. Okay. Yep, of course. It requires a general mission. Okay, there's an artifact. I do want artifacts, so let me get artifacts. Since this one isn't a main story mission, I wasn't gonna create any of the other combat items after this, or the next day after, you know.
forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
It's as good as done. Come on over here then.
Maybe you should come back when you're feeling stronger.
Don't let up. The more you take down here, the less we have to deal with later.
Whatever works.
Chaos.
I am impressed. Saw moves like that once, centuries ago. Power of the light.
Here's one for ya. It must be weird having no discernible personality of your own. You need this more than
Fire command.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Nice attempt at subterfuge.
that actually hurt a little.
join Lilith together.
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds. These cretins can't hope to stop you.
Your actions have consequences.
Where'd you learn that one? I'll give it a whirl. Aw, you guys are so adorable thinking you can beat us. I could have made that so much worse.
The strength of chaos energy. You're not going to. You left me no choice.
You guys really don't know what you're in for, do you?
I will aid you if I can.
On Gamma, on the move.
We have not lost interest.
You guys can all share one funeral.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can. Bring them on. As many as you can handle.
You asked for it.
Leave some for the rest of us. Move with me.
Ha! Knew we could do it. matched.
You're not going anywhere.
All is lost.
Knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it. I knew it. I couldn't just end turn and we just win, even though we fulfilled literally everything. It had to be this. Great, 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 great. Sorry for wasting more time.
Going for it. Let's see how they handle this.
These cretins can't hope to stop you.
You're not going
Leave some for the rest of us.
Fear the Scarlet.
Whatever works.
Orders just came in.
It didn't work the first time either.
Another wave?
I am still the prize.
Is that the whole gang?
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds. These fools can't handle you.
You had your chance.
that.
You asked for it.
In my sights. Battle on.
Why do they like me so much? Where do they keep finding these guys? Coming at me? Okay, that actually hurts.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can. Bring them on. As many as you can handle.
Keep an eye on that one.
Where'd you learn that one?
The light is on our side.
Hey, thanks. Watch closely. It must be weird having no discernible personality of your own. I'll give it a whirl. Here we go. How about this one? That actually hurt a little.
Fish in a barrel.
Okay, yeah, we're 100% good now. Sorry it took like an extra battle.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Better have given me my artifact. Alright, good. Coil and artifact.
Hunter. I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us. Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze. Is that it? Can we go now?
How's it going?
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated. Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new Stark Drive energy drink in my coffee.
Stark Drive?
Sure. It tastes like sweaty gym sock dipped in coffee, but at least it wakes you up. And if we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it. This thing could last 24 hours or 24 days. Hard to tell.
This group does not waste time. We will strike at Hydra and Transia quickly, and we will win.
Now there's a real rah-rah spirit I can get behind. I've got no time for long stays overseas. I don't like to pack a toothbrush, and my transient is pretty terrible.
It makes sense that Lilith would go back there. Back to her homeland, that is. Back to the source of her powers.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old days with the Knights of Wundagore riding around the place. Red Skull and Hydra did a pretty good job of screwing Transia up in every way possible.
The people of Transia are good at heart. There is natural beauty there. We can still save the country from the destruction brought upon it.
We go smash Hydra, and while we're there, we'll plant some trees? Sounds like a plan.
It looks like the others are gathering now in the war room.
Yep, I'll head that way myself. Just need a few more sips of sweaty gym sock. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
I'm ready when you are. Just remember the most. There are no rules. Let's do this. I think we've got something for everyone.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
Good addition. Now let's get to work. Focus, Robbie. Focus.
Oh, I'm focused, Blade.
Point to Transia on the map.
A map is not the terrain, Blade.